Now that we have a basic understanding of the interface, we can jump right into drawing and painting. Let's go to File and New, or Control-N. And in here, you can have different project type, such as illustration, webtoon, comic, show all comic settings, or animation. We are going to stick to illustration for now. And from here, you can enter your file name. You can decide your size using different presets, or simply enter the metric here. The paper color is a base color for your canvas. We're going to select a beige color as a canvas base. If you uncheck this, your canvas will simply be transparent in the background, but we are going to leave that on. We will ignore template and create moving illustration for now, as those are specific to comics and animation. But one of the most important things is on the bottom left, there is record time lapse. If you want to export your drawing process for later on into an MP4 file, you will want to check that and hit OK. And this will record all of your steps when you are painting and drawing. And simply hit OK. There are 7 major tools for drawing and painting in Clip Studio Paint: pen, pencil, brush, airbrush, decoration, eraser, and blend. So before we go more in-depth here, I'm going to clear my canvas by using this little sun icon on the top that says delete. That will clear the canvas automatically for you. I'm going to go into brush. I'm going to go into thick paint tab and select gouache. Once you have the brush selected, let's go to the color wheel and pick a color and paint a grand patch. Now pick another color and lay right on top of it. You can see that immediately it's blending nicely in the middle. This is due to a brush engine attribute called color mixing within Clip Studio Paint. When I'm pressing more on the canvas, it will release more paint, and when I'm releasing less pressure in my Wacom One pen, it is going to blend with the bottom color. Inside your color wheel, you will also see these 2 swatches. There's the main color, and then there's the sub-color. Once you have the sub-color selected, you can also use the sub-color really quickly, or you can use the hotkey X to swap between the 2. There is also a very interesting function inside the color wheel. It's called paint transparency. It's on the bottom to the color swatches. If you click on it, or using C to toggle it, what it does, it's going to paint transparency using the same brush attribute that you have. So it's almost like an eraser, but it's your brush. So you can see that right now, I'm erasing the patch that I already painted. And if I'm to change the paper color by double clicking on it, let's say I change it to light blue. You can see through where I just painted. Let me use the sun icon to delete everything on the layer again. If you want to take your painting and color mixing game to the next level, let's look at the color mixing palette. Think of this as one of those color palettes held elegantly in the traditional artist's hand. You can use any swatches that are preset on the bottom and simply lay the color into the color mixing palette. Again, if you release less pressure in your Wacom One pen, you're going to blend with the existing color. And if you press down harder, you're going to release more color. You can also use the blend tool to move the colors around. Lastly, you can toggle to the eyedropper that is on the bottom right. This will help you automatically switch to eyedropper tool when you move into the palette. So when I am painting in the canvas, then move into the palette, I will automatically be able to switch to the color that I move my hand onto. This can really increase the speed of your color picking and have harmonious color whenever you are using this palette. You can use this to very quickly shape or design the color palette for your painting. And look at how fast that is. It's already taking shape. In this case, you won't have to worry about forgetting what the last color it was that you picked because it's always there available to you. Just like many things inside CLIP Studio Paint, the color mixing palette is highly customizable. It is super flexible. You can choose any of the color swatches, save any of the presets. So have fun exploring with it. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful to you to get you started in painting and using brushes inside CLIP Studio Paint. See you in the next one.